If you are looking for a game that's all about having fun gameplay, interesting storyline, and an all-out element of everything good, so this list is for you. Let's look at the first game on our list. Hifi Rush. Alright, let's kick things off with Hifi Rush, a game that's all about having an absolute blast. If you love rhythm games and high energy action, this one's a must play. You play as Chai, a rockstar wannabe who finds himself in a world where music is the key to everything. The story is lighthearted and full of quirky characters, making it feel like you're inside a Saturday morning cartoon. The gameplay is where Hifi Rush really shines. It's a rhythm-based action game where your every move from attacks to dodges is synced to the beat of the music. The better you sync up, the more powerful your moves become. It's incredibly satisfying to nail those combos right on the beat and watch the chaos unfold. The soundtrack is packed with catchy tunes that get your blood pumping. From rock anthems to electronic beats, every track is a banger that makes you want to keep playing just to hear what's next. The music isn't just background noise, it's an integral part of the gameplay, making each fight feel like an epic music video. Visually, the game is a feast for the eyes. It's got a vibrant, colorful art style that matches its energetic vibe perfectly. The animations are smooth and the characters' exaggerated movements add to the fun. One of the coolest features is the boss battles. Each one is unique and feels like a concert showdown, with the music dictating the flow of the fight. They're challenging but never frustrating, keeping you on your toes and fully engaged. Hifi Rush is a game that's all about having fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's what makes it so enjoyable. The story, the music, the action, it all comes together to create an experience that's pure joy from start to finish. If you're looking for a game that's lighthearted, engaging, and just plain fun, Hifi Rush is definitely worth checking out. It's a rhythm-infused adventure that will keep you smiling and tapping your feet the whole way through. Bully.
Thanks for making my day better.
Alright, let's talk about Bully, a game that's an absolute riot and perfect for anyone who just wants to have a good time. This one takes the classic Rockstar open world formula and throws it into the chaotic world of high school. You play as Jimmy Hopkins, a troublemaker sent to Bulworth Academy, which is basically a boarding school filled with all sorts of crazy characters. The story is a hilarious mix of teenage drama and rebellion, with Jimmy trying to navigate school life, deal with bullies, and become the king of the campus. What makes Bully so much fun is its variety of activities. You're not just stuck in classes though, even those are surprisingly entertaining mini-games. You can pull pranks, ride your skateboard around town, and get into all sorts of mischief. There's never a dull moment because there's always something fun to do. The combat is simple but satisfying. You'll be throwing punches, using slingshots, and even engaging in some epic snowball fights. It's all very lighthearted and doesn't take itself too seriously, which fits the game's overall vibe perfectly. One of the highlights of Bully is its humor. The game is packed with witty dialogue and funny scenarios that keep you laughing. The characters are exaggerated but endearing, from the nerds to the jocks and everyone in between. It's like playing through your favorite high school comedy movie. The open world is surprisingly detailed for a game set in a school. You can explore the town, visit shops, take on side missions, and even find hidden collectibles. The setting is nostalgic and full of charm, making it a blast to explore. Bully is all about having fun and causing a bit of mayhem. It's a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and invites you to do the same. Whether you're attending a class or pulling off a hilarious prank, there's always something enjoyable to do. If you're looking for a game that's lighthearted, engaging, and filled with endless fun, Bully is a perfect choice. Dive into the wild world of Bulworth Academy and enjoy the ride. It's one you won't forget. Yakuza 0. Alright, let's chat about Yakuza 0, a game that's an absolute blast from start to finish. If you love action, drama, and a ton of quirky side activities, this game is for you. In Yakuza 0, you play as two characters, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima. each with their own gripping storyline set in the vibrant, neon-lit streets of 1980s Japan. The main story is full of intense drama, crime intrigue, and emotional moments, but what makes this game really shine is all the fun you can have outside of the main quests. One of the best things about Yakuza 0 is its combat. It's fast, fluid, and incredibly satisfying. Both Kiryu and Majima have multiple fighting styles you can switch between on the fly, allowing for some really creative and flashy combos. Whether you're brawling in the streets or taking on tough bosses, the action is always exciting, but the real magic of Yakuza 0 lies in its side activities. This game is packed with things to do. You can hit up karaoke bars and belt out some tunes, compete in dance battles, or even manage a cabaret club. There's also a slew of mini games like bowling, darts, and arcade classics that can easily eat up hours of your time. The side stories or sub-stories are another highlight. These are little side missions that range from the hilarious to the heartwarming. They add a ton of personality to the game and often lead to some of the most memorable moments, helping a dominatrix learn how to be more assertive or teaching a band how to be tough are just a couple of examples of the wacky adventures you'll find. The world of Yakuza 0 is incredibly detailed and immersive. The bustling streets of Kamurocho and Sotenbori are filled with life and activity. You'll find yourself getting lost in the atmosphere, exploring every corner, and interacting with the colorful locals. Yakuza 0 is all about having fun and experiencing a wild ride. It's a game where you can dive into a deep emotional story or just spend hours goofing around with side activities. If you're looking for a game that offers a perfect blend of action, drama, and pure fun, Yakuza 0 is a must-play. Sunset Overdrive. Let's talk about Sunset Overdrive, a game that's all about having an insane amount of fun while embracing chaos. If you're looking for a game that's colorful, energetic, and doesn't take itself too seriously, this one's for you. In Sunset Overdrive, you're thrown into the vibrant, post-apocalyptic world of Sunset City. The city has been overrun by mutants created by a contaminated energy drink, and you, as the customizable hero, are tasked with surviving and kicking some serious mutant butt. The story is wild and filled with humor, making every moment an absolute blast. The gameplay is where Sunset Overdrive truly shines. Movement in this game is incredibly fluid and exhilarating. You can grind on rails, bounce off cars, and run along walls with ease. The whole city becomes your playground, and traversing it never gets old. It's like a mix of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and a high-octane shooter, keeping you constantly on the move. Combat is equally fun and over the top. You have a wide array of crazy weapons at your disposal, from explosive teddy bears to acid-filled sprinkler guns. The more stylish and creative you are with your attacks, the better. This keeps the combat fresh and exciting, encouraging you to experiment and find the most fun ways to take down enemies. The visuals in Sunset Overdrive are a treat. The art style is bright, colorful, and full of personality. The city is a vibrant and chaotic playground filled with details that make exploring a joy. The animations are smooth, and the entire game has a cartoonish, exaggerated feel that perfectly matches its tone. One of the standout features is the humor. Sunset Overdrive is packed with witty dialogue, hilarious characters, and absurd situations. The game constantly breaks the fourth wall, poking fun at video game tropes and itself, which adds to its charm. There's so much to do in Sunset Overdrive. Beyond the main missions, there are tons of side quests, challenges, and collectibles to keep you busy. The game encourages exploration and rewards you with cool new weapons, upgrades, and story bits that add to the overall experience. In summary, Sunset Overdrive is a game that's all about having fun. It's fast-paced, hilarious, and packed with action. If you're looking for a game that's a perfect mix of humor, chaos, and pure enjoyment, you can't go wrong with Sunset Overdrive. Dive into Sunset City and get ready for a wild, unforgettable ride. Spiderman 2. Alright, let's talk about Spiderman 2, a game that truly lets you live out your superhero fantasies in the most fun and exhilarating way possible. If you love swinging through the city, fighting bad guys, and feeling like a real hero, this game is a must-play. In Spider-Man 2, you step into the shoes of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. The story follows Spidey as he battles iconic villains and deals with the ups and downs of being a superhero. The narrative is engaging and filled with moments that capture the essence of Spider-Man, balancing his hero duties with his personal life. The standout feature of Spider-Man 2 is the web swinging. The mechanics are incredibly smooth and satisfying. Swinging through the skyscrapers of New York City feels amazing, and you can really feel the momentum and speed as you navigate the urban jungle. It's easy to lose hours just enjoying the sheer thrill of swinging around the city. Combat in Spider-Man 2 is another highlight. It's fluid, dynamic, and packed with stylish moves. You can punch, kick, and web sling your way through hordes of enemies using a mix of acrobatics and gadgets. The game encourages creativity in fights, allowing you to use the environment to your advantage and pull off spectacular combos. The city of New York is beautifully rendered and full of life. From the bustling streets to the towering skyscrapers, every part of the city feels alive and vibrant. There are tons of side activities to dive into, from stopping random crimes to helping citizens in need. These activities not only add to the fun, but also make you feel like a true hero patrolling the city. One of the most enjoyable aspects of Spider-Man 2 is its sense of humor. The game captures Spider-Man's witty and lighthearted nature perfectly. The dialogue is sharp and funny, with Spidey throwing quips and jokes even in the heat of battle. It adds a lot of charm to the game and keeps things lighthearted and entertaining. And as for the graphics, so what I really loved about the Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 is the lightning. The game looks so much colorful and brighter compared to the 2018 game. Spider-Man 2 is packed with content. The main story missions are exciting, but there are also plenty of side quests, collectibles, and challenges to keep you busy. Each one offers something new and fun, ensuring you're never short of things to do. In summary, Spider-Man 2 is a game that's all about having fun. It perfectly captures the thrill of being Spider-Man, from swinging through the city to battling iconic villains. If you're looking for a game that combines an engaging story, fluid gameplay, and a lot of heart, Spider-Man 2 is a perfect choice. Dive into the adventure and enjoy being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Infamous Second Son. Alright, let's talk about Infamous Second Son, a game that lets you unleash superpowers in the most exhilarating way possible. If you love action-packed gameplay and a vibrant open world, this game is a blast. You play as Delsin Rowe, a young guy who discovers he has incredible powers after an encounter with a superhuman. The story follows Delsin as he navigates the city of Seattle, taking on the oppressive Department of Unified Protection DUP and discovering the full extent of his abilities. What makes Infamous Second Son so much fun is the superpowers. Delsin can absorb powers from other superhumans, giving you a variety of abilities to play with. From smoke and neon to video and concrete, each power set feels unique and offers different ways to approach combat and traversal, blasting enemies with smoke bombs, dashing through vents, and scaling buildings with neon speed never gets old. The combat is dynamic and satisfying. You can mix and match your powers to create devastating combos and take down enemies in style. The game encourages you to be creative, and the more you experiment with your abilities, the more fun you'll have. The powers are flashy and make you feel truly powerful. Seattle is beautifully recreated in Infamous Second Son. The city is alive with detail, from the bustling streets to the iconic landmarks. The open world is a playground for your powers, and exploring it is a joy. There are plenty of side activities, including taking down Dup strongholds, finding hidden collectibles, and graffiti tagging, all of which add to the fun and immersion. One of the coolest aspects of the game is the morality system. Your choices affect the story and how people in the city react to you. Whether you choose to be a hero or embrace your darker side, your decisions have real consequences, adding depth to the gameplay. Visually, Infamous Second Son is stunning. The graphics are top-notch with detailed character models and vibrant effects that make your powers look incredible. The game's lighting and weather effects also add to the atmosphere. making Seattle feel like a real living city. Infamous Second Son is a game that's all about having fun with superpowers. It combines an engaging story, a lively open world, and dynamic gameplay to create an experience that's both thrilling and enjoyable. If you're looking for a game where you can let loose and feel like a superhero or anti-hero, Infamous Second Son is a perfect choice. Dive into the action and enjoy the ride. Doom Eternal. Alright, let's talk about Doom Eternal, a game that's all about pure, unadulterated fun. If you love fast-paced action, intense combat, and ripping through demons, this game is an absolute blast. You step into the boots of the Doomslayer, humanity's last hope against the demonic forces of hell. The story is straightforward but engaging, full of heavy metal lore and badass moments that keep you pumped up and ready for battle. What makes Doom Eternal so much fun is its relentless pace. The combat is incredibly fast and fluid, requiring you to be constantly on the move. You've got an arsenal of devastating weapons at your disposal, from the classic shotgun and chainsaw to more futuristic firepower like the plasma rifle and BFG. Each weapon feels powerful and satisfying to use. The gameplay is all about aggression. You're encouraged to get up close and personal with the demons, using a combination of shooting, melee attacks, and glory kills to take them down. Glory kills in particular are a blast. They're brutal, over-the-top finishing moves that reward you with health and ammo, keeping you in the fight. Traversal in Doom Eternal is a game changer. The game introduces new movement mechanics like double jumps and dashes, which make navigating the battlefield a dynamic and strategic affair. You're not just running and gunning, you're leaping across platforms, swinging from bars, and dodging enemy attacks in a deadly dance of destruction. Doom Eternal also features a variety of challenges and collectibles that add to the fun. There are secret areas to discover, lore to uncover, and upgrades to find that enhance your abilities and weapons. These extras give you plenty of reasons to explore each level thoroughly. In summary, Doom Eternal is all about having fun with non-stop action and adrenaline-pumping combat. It's a game that never lets up, keeping you engaged and excited from start to finish. If you're looking for a game that delivers pure, visceral enjoyment, Doom Eternal is a must-play. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Alright, let's talk about Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, a game that's all about insane action, slicing up cyborgs, and just having a blast. If you're into over-the-top combat and a bit of craziness, this game is perfect for you. You play as Raiden, the badass cyborg ninja. Forget about sneaking around like in other Metal Gear games. This one's all about going full throttle with your high-frequency blade. The story is wild, filled with crazy villains and ridiculous plot twists that only add to the fun. The combat in Metal Gear Rising is where it really shines. You've got this katana that can slice through pretty much anything, and I mean anything. The game's blade mode lets you slow down time and cut enemies into tiny pieces. It's stupidly fun and never gets old. You feel like an absolute beast carving through enemies with style and precision. And the bosses, man, they're larger than life characters with some of the most memorable fights you'll ever play. Each one is unique, requiring you to adapt and master your skills. Plus the epic music that kicks in during these battles, absolute perfection. It gets your blood pumping and makes every fight feel epic. The visuals are slick and stylish with a futuristic vibe that's both gritty and cool. The environments might not be the most detailed, but who cares when you're zipping around at lightning speed and chopping up anything in your path? What's great about Metal Gear Rising is it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's packed with cheesy one-liners, over-the-top action sequences, and a sense of humor that keeps things light. The game knows it's ridiculous and just rolls with it, making the whole experience even more enjoyable. You've also got plenty of upgrades and new moves to unlock, keeping the gameplay fresh as you progress. Experimenting with different techniques and weapons is a blast, and it keeps you coming back for more. One of the coolest things is the game's length. It's not too long, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. You can blast through it in a weekend, but it's so damn fun you'll want to replay it and try out new things. In summary, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is all about having a damn good time. It's fast, flashy, and doesn't hold back. If you're looking for a game that's all action all the time, with a heavy dose of style and a pinch of insanity, this is it. Prototype. Alright, let's get into Prototype, a game that's all about chaos, destruction, and feeling like an unstoppable force of nature. If you've ever wanted to wreak havoc in a massive open world city, this game is for you. You play as Alex Mercer, a dude who wakes up in New York City with no memory and some seriously badass powers. We're talking shape-shifting, super strength, and the ability to consume enemies to gain their memories and abilities. The story is a wild ride, with Alex trying to uncover the truth about what happened to him while taking down anyone who gets in his way. The gameplay in Prototype is where it's at. You can run up skyscrapers, glide through the air, and smash through anything that stands in your way. The city is your playground, and you've got an insane arsenal of powers to play with. Want to rip through enemies with giant claws? Go for it. Prefer smashing tanks with your massive fists? You can do that too. The combat is brutal and satisfying, letting you unleash your inner beast. One of the coolest features is the ability to consume people and take on their appearance and memories. This adds a strategic layer to the mayhem, letting you infiltrate enemy bases and gather intel while looking like an innocent bystander. It's a blast figuring out how to use your powers to cause maximum chaos. The story might not be the most complex, but who cares? It's all about the action and the insane powers you get to wield. Plus, the side missions and challenges add plenty of extra fun. You can spend hours just exploring the city, causing destruction and experimenting with your abilities. And let's not forget the upgrades. As you progress, you can level up and unlock new powers, making Alex even more of a badass. It keeps the gameplay fresh and gives you a reason to keep playing and mastering your skills. Prototype is a game that's all about letting loose and having a blast. It's fast, it's furious, and it's ridiculously fun. If you're looking for a game where you can just go wild and feel like an unstoppable force, this is it. Devil May Cry 5. Alright, let's talk about Devil May Cry 5. A game that's all about stylish combat, insane action, and having a damn good time. If you love flashy moves and over-the-top battles, this game is an absolute blast. You play as 3 different characters, Dante, Nero, and the mysterious newcomer V. Each one has their own unique fighting style and abilities, keeping the gameplay fresh and exciting. The story is a wild ride full of demons, epic showdowns, and plenty of that classic Devil May Cry flair. The combat in Devil May Cry 5 is where it really shines. It's fast, fluid, and all about looking cool while you kick demon ass. You've got a ton of moves and combos to master, and the game rewards you for being creative and stylish. Whether you're slicing through enemies with Dante's sword, revving up Nero's Red Queen, or summoning creatures with V, every fight feels badass.
You're dead.
Visually, the game is stunning. The graphics are top-notch with beautifully detailed environments and character models. The animations are smooth as hell, making every move and combo look incredible. The game's aesthetic is a perfect mix of gothic and modern, giving it a unique and striking look. One of the best parts is the soundtrack. The music is a perfect match for the high energy action with heavy metal tracks that get your blood pumping. Each character has their own theme that kicks in when you start racking up those stylish combos, making you feel like a total rock star. Devil May Cry 5 also has a ton of replay value. There are multiple difficulty levels, secret missions, and a ranking system that challenges you to perfect your skills. You'll want to go back and replay missions to get higher scores and unlock new abilities, keeping you hooked for hours on end. The game's controls are tight and responsive, making it easy to pull off those sick combos and maneuvers. It's challenging but fair, rewarding you for mastering the mechanics and pushing you to improve. Overall, Devil May Cry 5 is all about having fun and feeling like a total badass. It's a perfect blend of stylish combat, epic action, and cool characters. If you're looking for a game that lets you unleash your inner demon hunter and have a blast while doing it, Devil May Cry 5 is the way to go. Well everyone, that was all for this video. Have a good day. I will see you later.